Hey, what's going on, guys? Kalamazi here. Day one of patch 12.1's in the books, and I want to make a quick video today talking about what you should probably do this week now that the patch is live. I made a video yesterday talking about things we know about and stuff, but obviously with the patch coming, various things do pop up that we didn't know about a whole lot. So today I want to cover that and well, go from there. My throat is killing me, by the way, so this video is a little like hard to hear or whatever. Sorry, I was yapping too much today and blew my throat out. Anyways, let's go. Okay, so we're not going to go like in any specific order here or whatever, but I got a list of things over here on the side we'll talk about. So number one is the Isle, the Coral Isle. So it's off the coast of like the Zul'Aman area over here, big green troll area, all that kind of stuff. If you are looking to get out here quickly, there is no portal currently, so you have to fly all the way from Silvermoon all the way across Zul'Aman, all the way over here. So once you progress the campaign, which if you didn't know about, or if you're EU based, whatever, I guess at this point it's out in EU. The chapter, you can do up to chapter 4 this week. So you can complete 1 to 4, or 1 through 4, basically 4 out of 6 when you're done. Once you complete chapter 2, or I guess towards the very end of it, you come out to the Island of Fangs, or Coral Isle, whatever this place is called. It'll send you to various spots over here, I think over here. Now, there is no skip from what I've seen currently for this, unless you've done chapter 1 on a different character. Chapter 1 was available for the past few weeks on retail. It was like go talk to like the lady in like the big central part of Silvermoon and go do various quests in Zul'Aman and then do Mizar Caverns at the end. If you didn't do that on an alt, you can go back to the middle of Silvermoon, basically like the middle area over here, and talk to I think Harwenna, and she'll let you skip chapter 1. I haven't found a skip for anything else. I went to look at Sordami in the inn, didn't skip anything, so there's that. So it looks like an alt you probably have to do the campaign now currently, maybe a skip next week, don't really know, but there's that. Now, glass half full, once you finish, once again, chapter 2, basically you're out here. It doesn't take very long. Chapter 1's the long one. You'll be out here on the actual island itself. You might be wondering, how do I get out here quickly? There's no portal. Well, the cool thing is that we have this key called Key to the Arcantina. I have it on my main. This is my alt actually, but it's been around since the expansion began. You're just going to use this. So use your Arcantina key to get back to Silvermoon. Once you finish chapter 3 of the campaign, at least when I did, there will be an innkeeper in this Toka's Landing right here in this building. Just set your hearth here, unless you want to spend 10 minutes flying out here in your bird. We need a portal badly. Hopefully they give us one. It might unlock earlier than chapter 3. Chapter 1 is very long in the campaign. 2 isn't that bad. 3 is really short. When I was mid chapter 2, there's like Lady Liadra and people in here that was like phased out. When I finished chapter 3, this dude was chilling here. When I came out here on my alt, this is my alt currently, who is chapter 1 out of 6 theoretically right now, the guy is standing here also right now. So there's some weird phasing in chapter 2. I don't know what it is, but just check under here. If he's not here, do the campaign for a few more minutes, whatever, and you'll eventually unlock him. Set your hearth here and use your Arcantina key to get back to like Silvermoon or whatever. All you do is go to the Arcantina, walk to the portal behind you, and you're back in Silvermoon, and there's that. I assume Blizz will put a portal out here at some point, but for now it's miserable. Just do that. Probably the best way to get around. So, yeah. Okay, number 2. There's going to be... So, there are currently 2 sparks available week 1. Now, there's one in Silvermoon, which we know about. It's under the tent, same as usual. I'm not there right now, but it's the same place it was last patch. The second one, I didn't know about till about 2 hours ago. It's also right here in Toka's Landing in the Coral Isle. It is from this person... right here. It says, I think it's turn back the surge. Yeah. So defeat 3 curse surges. So curse surges are events that pop up, I believe, every half an hour or so in the zone up here. They'll be indicated by like a blue marker on the map that pops up. And it's basically a little event that spawns in. A boss spawns, you kill it. It gets nuked into the ground by a rate of 300 people. So you got to be there ahead of time. Or when the thing spawns, fly there right then. Now, if you want to track these, Wowhead's got a thing on the front page tracking the curse surges. So it's currently 2:30 in the morning for me. So in about 20 minutes here, 15-ish, this will be spawning a siege, basically a curse surge. And 3:30 is one here, 4:15 here, 5 here. Now, What's interesting about this second Spark quest is that somebody from stream, I've heard it from a couple people, they did the weekly quest to get their one Spark, which is in Silvermoon, for like do some dungeons or get 100 little fragments, whatever, no big deal. They got a Spark. They did this quest and finished it. They did not get a second Spark. I would not turn in either Spark quest now. It could be you're limited to one Spark per week and you just choose this or the other quest. It could be that it's bugged and it's only giving you one Spark. I don't know. Chances are very high Blizz will fix this if it's a bug, but it could be a weird, like, I wouldn't turn it in now. We're not crafting anything this week. Don't use your Sparks now regardless, so I would just hold on to this, not turn it in now. If it's a bug, they'll probably fix it and address it. If not, then, you know, we'll know more tomorrow or the next day, but I wouldn't risk losing a Spark or something weird happening to it because we're not crafting anything right now. Don't risk it and don't lose it. Okay, the next bit is going to revolve around this other area on the map. It is called the Vaults of Atul Tech. I don't know, it's this area here basically. So the way you get to this area and you want to get here is by going to Coral Isle and going through one of these two caves. I guess there's a few of them. 1, 2, 3 entrances, and the vault, this thing right here, is basically right here under this large rock. Now, getting down here is a handful of things. Number one, there is the dungeon Altar of Fangs. So you have to have the island, like this zone, the Coral Isle, unlocked to get to Altar of Fangs. You can be summoned inside the dungeon if you don't have it unlocked, but whatever. The raid's over here. Dungeon is there. Also, while we're here, do your M0s because, you know, they're a weekly lockout this week. But they drop baseline 292 gear. Which, you know, I low rolled a lot of my gear. Didn't really get a whole lot. This is my alt, actually. My main pulled just like random garbage, but they're good trinkets this time around at M+. There's a decent bit of them. So be sure to get those done at some time this week. Now, once again, to get down in here, it's not like you fly into a cave. You just go to one of these like large, like, I guess, rock altar things, whatever. And once you go here, you get a large speed boost running on the ground. So go to the door here. And that's because it is you get dismounted here. It is an exceptionally long walk down here. So it'll transition to the map right here. Right about now. Should be. This way, down here. And we are in new zone, Vaults of Atul Tech, whatever, underground. So right here, you come all the way through here, or through here, the 3 caves, and head to the center part. Now, there's various things in this zone that will teleport you around. Like little burst of wind that will knock you up into the air, like here, so you can fly around easier. For example, this thing right here, it'll give us like a glider-esque ability. You can just sort of glide down. This bird will carry you a bit, and they're like sort of like positioned throughout the zone to make it easier to navigate because this middle area is a hellhole. So if you see those laying around, grab those to fly around. There's a flight master here and stuff and all that. But the bigger thing is that there are a handful of quests down here you want to grab and activities you want to do. So over here, I think it's a little buggy currently, but there is a handful of quests. So at least in my main there's only one, I guess, here currently. But either way, they probably fixed the bug. So purging the vaults. So complete a temple patrol, strike, incursion, and defeat ancient foes in the Vault of Atul Tech, right? Or whatever it's called. So getting this, there should be multiple quests here. My main had it. Either way, I can't show you now. I might have an image of it somewhere. I'll put it in this video if I can find it. But either way, purging the vaults will give you these rewards. Now, what are these? Number one, the Trove Hunter's Bounty is here. So this is your hero item that you use in delves when they were bountiful last season and everything. This is usable right now. You want to push your delves to level 8. They start at 4 right now. So do a 4 to unlock a 5, 5 to unlock 6, 6 to 7. 7 to 8. Once you reach 8, you can take this map in here right now. Season 1, use the map, complete the 8, and you get a hero piece of gear. It's random, can be a helm, weapon, trinket, it's random, but you can get a hero piece right now. This hasn't happened in the past. It's always been week 2 and beyond. I assume it's intended. Everyone's doing it. It's probably just Blizzard said whatever about it and just gives you a hero piece. Sure, why not? You can do it right now to get the hero piece. If you want to wait a day or two or to see what happens, if it's like some weird bug thing, feel free. I don't think it is, but whatever. So these corrosive souls are part of like the altar over here we'll look at in a minute. Voidlet Moral, and these Venom Cursed Fragments. So combining 2 of these will give you a champion Venom Cursed item for your specialization. So basically getting 2 of these and combining them will give you like a champion piece of gear, which is actually pretty good because champion gear is pretty high. 1 out of 6 is 292 eye level, so not too bad. The altar over here is like a borrow power thing for like Delve's world activity, like walking around the open world, and something else. It's not raid or dungeon based, what we've been told. So if you don't care about that kind of stuff, it doesn't really matter much. But you collect these nodes, do various quests over here. He'll give you quests to go like kill things and whatever. You get more Essence of Malice, corrode your spirit. You can add more things to the table. It's not a raid. It's not a game in the raid, so I don't really care much right now. It likely will give you more power in the question mark delve. So I would probably encourage you to do it now. But once again, you have a week to do it. Not a big deal. So that's that. Do the table if you can. Do this for your hero helm. Do your delves, obviously. You want to push delves up higher regardless. M0s. And I guess like the last thing here is, I don't know if this is intended or not. I don't know, like, I'm not really sure. Excuse me. But so throughout this zone here, there's like various events that spawn in once you begin doing more quests and stuff. You'll see like an incursion. You'll see like a like this here, this patrol. You'll see like an incursion popping up. You'll see up here there's a temple strike, right? Over here, every so often, you can take the bird to fly over here a bit or walk on the side here. Both are hellacious, so just be prepared to die in this zone. Over here, it seemed like every 15 minutes there was a boss spawning in that you could kill, and you could farm it for champion crest until you reached your cap this week of 100, and it would drop veteran gear. Now veteran gear is not too great, but veteran and adventurer crest you can sort of just use more or less like sort of whatever. Some will save them for crafting lower eye level items like going into the raid, but they're sort of like free to use within reason. I wouldn't use champion crest or hero crest this week or anything, obviously, but he was spawning like every 15 minutes. Now it might have been like a bug, not really sure, but he would drop 10 champion crest every time you killed him. He spawns right here every time. You can kill him over and over once every 20 minutes. He dropped 10 champion crest. He dropped a veteran item at 285 and a bag that gave you a handful of coins to increase your table a bit more, which I showed you a minute ago there. They might have fixed it already if it was not intended. I have no idea, but keep an eye out for it. The events will pop on your map and they rotate every so often. Like for example, a new patrol here. There's a new something over here. Oh, this is actually the incursion right here. So you can go over here or summon a boss. If I can make it back there in time, we'll do it. But this is very similar to the one spawning up here. This just popped here as well. So the events cycle really fast in this zone. Once you get used to it, it isn't that bad. There's various little things here and there, like treasures hidden around the zone you can find for rep and things. I heard there's 279 gear from the Renown track, but I haven't seen it anywhere. I don't see it on the track either, and it's also like pretty low eye level at this point. But there's a lot of little things to do. So if you're like looking to gear an alt up, the farming the boss at 285 might be worthwhile. Your cap on champion crest this week's 100, so I mean you'll get 80 from just doing your 8 M0s of the way, so like you don't need to like farm the boss for champion crest. Just, you know, if you're doing alt whatever, sure. But either way, I'm gonna die here. That's about it. There's not really a whole lot else to, I guess, this zone, like besides the rotating like events and stuff here as well. But between like, you know, the map giving you a hero item this week, which is unheard of, second spark, which might be bug, I'm not really sure, being able to farm the boss we're talking about here, and a couple other things here and there. I think it's worth making this video, hopefully a short one, to give you guys a bit of a heads up what to do today. If you guys enjoyed it, be sure to sub below, helps out a ton. And yeah, I don't know, have fun in the patch. 6 days. 6 days until content. Raid launches, S2, and it'll be fun. Grand Slam. So thanks for watching. If I find anything else relevant, I'll probably put it down below in the description, or the comments, but at this point, you know, stay one. So thanks for watching. See you guys later on. GN.